Good afternoon, Jason Phillips from autoappraise.com. Out in Dimondale, Michigan today. I'm doing an inspection on a 1956 Olds, a Super 88 two-door hardtop. Very nice looking two-tone red and white car. It's got an original sales receipt with the vehicle. Shows that it was sold in April 24th, 1956. We're going to take a quick walk around and then go do a test drive on the vehicle. For starters, I don't know how old the paint is, but it's looking pretty good for a single stage. The reflective quality is pretty nice. You can see if I can get a spot where you can see that. You can read the large bold print in this Rain-X bottle. I'm about probably 8 or 9 inches off the quarter panel down low. The white's kind of hard to get a read on, but there's up high, probably 10 or 12 inches away. So the reflective quality in the paint looks real nice. Spin that bottle around a little bit. Certainly a good looking showable driver quality vehicle. Both sides look the same. There's a few small touch-ups typical on these 50s GM cars where the hood bumps the fender. A couple touch-ups along there. A few spots here and there. I took a minute and placed some magnets down low. Those are business card style magnets, the weakest of all. And they're sticking. Business card magnets usually stick to about 15 or 16 mils of paint or thinner. This is a bubble magnet. I use these a lot too. These have a little arm inside that flips up and down when you test metal for adhesion. These adhere pretty good up to about 35 mils of paint work. After about 40 mils they tend to fall off. And a combination of business card magnets and bubble magnets were used around the entire vehicle. I tested about 75 or 80 spots all the way around it. It's got between good and very good magnetic adhesion throughout the body. The areas where the bubble magnet was required and business card magnets wouldn't stick are common and typical. The dog legs of the quarter panels and a little bit in the dog legs of the fenders. But nothing too disconcerting. When you're thinking about mil thickness, the thickness of a dollar bill is about 3.5 mils. So $10 bills stacked up in thickness is, I don't know, 35 mils. And so the paint, there's not a lot of distance between the surface of the paint and surface of metal. It's a good looking car. I'm going to hop underneath and show you the underbody. This video is going to be a little dark. I got a tiny flashlight, but the frame's been painted. I'm not certain if it's a frame off car or not. I think they might have mentioned that it was, but the floor supports are in really good shape. Those gussets look real nice. There have been some caps on them and some repair work down here, but appears to have been done in a sufficient manner. Frame's got the correct X member. The convertible frames had actually a thickened piece of 3/8 metal welded on the bottom. This is a standard hardtop frame. Underbody looks very solid. It's been coated with POR 15 or some type of a rust inhibitor. The exhaust looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's got a stock, probably 2 1/4 inch, maybe 2 inch exhaust system. That front suspension, car features power steering and brakes, and some of that's been rebuilt. The coil springs are original and have some twisted spring helpers in the fronts. Help keep them riding a little more level. Rear springs look to be original. Rear end is original. I didn't notice any pools or puddles of oil on the car. Oil under the car. And again, underbody Looks pretty similar, left and right. Rockers look solid, the weep holes are open. Somebody's done a nice job restoring the trunk. Got an Oldsmobile 56 shop manual, period spare, jacks present. I peeled this back and noted that during the restoration they put the sound deadener in there. Car's got a good straight look to it. We're getting ready to do a cold start. Temperature is 71 degrees. Building, you can see that. 77, 76, somewhere in there. Hope that's coming out. Original small block Oldsmobile 324 cubic inch. Seems to run pretty good. Doesn't look like that's black or blue. Looks like condensation because it's not hanging in the air. Looks all stock. There's been an aftermarket fuel filter. I checked the fluids. Oil's clean. Transmission fluid does not smell burnt. Aftermarket ground disconnect. Standard non-clutch steel fan present. Let's take it for a ride. This is kind of cool. A lot of times on these old Oldsmobiles, this is broken off. And in this case, the trunk lock cover is not. All the chrome has been done and or pulled and polished. A little bit of general wear and patina in some small spots, but nothing too disconcerting. A few hairline scratches in the rear glass. A couple small stone pecks in the windshield. Just very, very tiny sand pecks, I would call them. If the car's getting shipped overseas, that would be a problem, but not in most states here in America. Very nicely restored period interior. The door seams are nice and clean. The VIN tag and the cowl tag are properly mounted. Take her for a ride, see how she goes. Car's showing 03842 on the miles. I'm going to guess that's 103,842 miles. Got a little help rolling the window up there. Reverse is all the way down. Horn works. While I'm backing up out of here, I'll tell you that we have about 310 inspectors on the ground nationwide out doing pre-purchase inspections. This car is going to go up on a hoist and we're going to shoot at least 50 if not 60 underbody photos so that the potential buyer on this who hired us is able to really see the car like we see it, represent it for what it is, and be a neutral party who describes stuff. That's what auto appraise is really all about. We should be called auto inspect because we do a lot more inspections than we do appraisals. Sometimes they're good cars and sometimes not so good, as many of you who have bought without an inspection probably already know. Tough lesson to learn. This period interior follows suit with the rest of the car. Seems to be very nice. That's good survivor trim on the dash. I don't see any major pitting or patina. A little bit of scars right here under the radio buttons. Speedometer's rolling. It's a factory power steering, power brakes vehicle. All the knobs are in pretty good shape. The steering wheel chrome is well survived. It's a period restored interior. There's first, second, nice shift, and then it kind of just easily mushes its way into a higher speed. I'll have to cheat and look at the books and tell you which transmission's in this car. I want to say it's a Dyna-Glide, but don't criticize me too hard if I'm wrong there. Doing about 60 miles an hour. The speedometer does not seem to be jumping. Got a little bit of wind noise coming in there at the vent. I'll take my hands off the wheel. You can see that. Car seems to roll pretty good. It's got a little bit of drift towards the crown. I'm going to do it one more time. We're kind of on a country 2-track. Road's in pretty good shape. Do it one more time and see what we got. That holds the road pretty good. A little bit of drift after 3 or 4 seconds towards the crown, but certainly no active pulling going on. I'm going to jam on the brakes here, so we can get some tires to lock up. You can watch the speedometer. Car seems to brake pretty smooth. Well, somebody might have put some low budget gas in there. I hear a little bit of spark knock upon acceleration there. Speed limit out here is about 55. I'm going to get it up to about 75 or 80. That's good enough for me. I want to get a ticket. Car's got pretty good acceleration. We'll turn her around and see if we can take off one more time. Fuel gauge is bumping up and down, so it appears to be working. If it was a frame-off restoration, it was probably done a while back. There's some age noted in the rubber bushings between the frame and the floor pans. Nothing too disconcerting, but I don't think the frame-off was done in the last 5 or 6 years, that's for sure. Holds the road really well. Headliner's in really nice shape. All the chrome bows are in really good shape. They got a little bit of patina noted. We're getting a little sunshine here in Michigan today, and that's a big plus compared to the weather we've been getting. Constant snow. I'm going to spin around here. I don't really hear any suspension noise, front or rear. And let's just take off from a dead stop here one more time, so we can get an idea of what's cooking. Also, turn signals are flashing left. Turn signals flashing right. Just a little tiny flat spot upon acceleration. Up to 60, 70. The speedometer might be reading just a tiny bit high because it says 80. And I feel like maybe we're doing 70. Might need to be recalibrated a little, or somebody needs to clock it and then just pay attention so you know how fast to drive. Jason Phillips from autoappraise.com. Just finishing up a comprehensive inspection, about 3 hours long, on a 1956 old Super 88 two-door hardtop. It's a nicely restored car. Seems to be a good driver quality, showable driver quality condition. Good to very good magnetic adhesion. Nice clean door corners. Solid underbody. The engine seems to run pretty quiet. Transmission shifts as it should. Very nice looking interior. You're looking at that, I'm not. I'm watching the road right now. It's giving you a little bit better view of the car. It's got the typical level of, play in the steering wheel, nothing horrible. But my hands are off the wheel. Let's see, right? Let me get a good straight line. And go. There's my hand. And there we go. And now we're pulling a little bit to the right, so it's likely just the road that's causing the drift. The the brakes on one more time. Well, the car stops good and straight. The steering wheel's not grabbing and pulling to, you know, one way or the other. Let us know if we can do an inspection for you sometime. 310 inspectors on the ground. 800-301-3886. We'll go out anywhere in the nation, jack up a car or put it on a hoist, test drive it if the weather's good, magnet test it of course, and give you a comprehensive report that you can read about all the details of the car and see what it's like and see if it's for you or not. Very cost-effective service, much cheaper than you hopping on a plane and flying there to see it. Nobody does it like we do. So give us a call, 800-301-3886, or email us for a free quote, cars@autoappraise.com, and visit our website, autoappraise.com. One last piece of advertising there. Go to my YouTube channel where you're seeing this and subscribe. That way you can see some other cool videos when we go out and test drive some cool vehicles, and stay informed. Appreciate you watching the video. Thanks a lot.